When you leave Babylon, leave the Babylon tendencies, the Babylon approach, the Babylon attitude, the Babylon system in Babylon. This is a message to brothers and sisters in Africa who come from the West or who have lived in the West. Before we continue with this video, I want to thank you so very much, my dear subscribers, my dear lovely 2,000 subscribers. Thank you for contributing to the growth of this channel. All right, when I started a couple of months ago, I wouldn't, I never imagined reaching this stage this quick. All right, I could see that there was going to be progress, but this, for the channel to grow this fast, I never imagined that. So thank you, all you my lovely 2,000 subscribers. Okay, and I want to appreciate you so much. I want you to know that I am very grateful for the support. Also, I want to encourage you who are watching and you have not subscribed already, please kindly subscribe to the channel. We have started the journey onto another 1,000 subscribers. Let's make it to the next 3,000. Okay, let us make it to 3,000 subs. Again, I can't stop thanking you. I'm still in the mood for it is a 2K sub party. You know what I'm saying? 2,000 subscribers party. That's the mood I'm in right now. Thank you so much for sharing the message. Thank you so much for sharing my videos. Thank you for your correspondences, your emails, your comments. I really do appreciate all that. Please continue. Let us even make it bigger and better as we, take the next 1,000 steps onto 3,000 subscribers. Now let's get into the video. Family, when I talk about living Babylonian systems, Babylonian tendencies, Babylonian approaches and attitudes, what I mean is the way you carry yourselves, the way you approach things, the way you relate with other people, and your reaction to things and situations. So these things, I have interacted with many friends who have come from the West, and I've noticed a certain way. Anyway, I do not blame. I do not blame them. I understand that when they went to the West, or many of them were born in the West. I mean, I'm talking about the people who inspired this video. Many of them have been living in the West for a very long time. Others were born there. But I really noticed that there is a sense of individualism. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I mean by the sense of individualism is that I'll give an example. In Europe, I've never been to Europe, but these things, I give them to you as told to me by those friends who come from the West. In the West, there are systems in place upon which people rely to get what they need. I'll give an example. A person takes a short course or a short training course, a short training in any trade or any service or whatever, and then goes and finds a job. And then with this job, obviously, you are able to get whatever you may want or you may need to survive. Now, that leaves them with, a way of doing things that, I am me, I am all by myself. I can do everything by myself. I have everything I need. It may be true that it may be a fact that once you have that job, I'm talking about in the West now, once you have that job, you can get everything that you may want or you may need to survive. Guys, when you come to Africa, it's quite different. Here, we don't appreciate that sense of individualism, you know. Here, we work on a principle of community. That's why extended families are still a big deal, you know. You have your uncle, you have your auntie, you have your cousins, you have your brothers, you have your sisters, you have, you know, all your family. Now here, it's a group thing. It's a tag team thing. That is why over there in Europe, on a funeral, it is normal to find that there is just a couple people, a handful of people who have come to attend a funeral. However, here in Africa, on a funeral, you find a multitude of people who have come to support you when you have lost someone. You know, giving another example on a funeral, when you lose someone, there is no system in place to fund the feeding at the funeral or, you know, the activities on a funeral. So we gather money, we collect money amongst ourselves, friends and family and everyone, to give you to kind of fund the activities at a funeral. Another one, in the West, it is common that on a wedding, there is just a handful of people. However, here, you have to invite every single person, and people really do take issue if you don't invite them on a wedding. So you can see a sense of community. And, you know, even when you're looking for a job, it's still in your community that you call the people around you, the friends, the family, whoever, and you tell them, hey, I finished school, or I have this skill, can I find a job? Can you help me find a job? Can you ask if any of your friends can help me get a job? You know, so it is a sense of community that enables us accomplish things. So when you come here, please embrace that. Number 2, self-righteousness. I have noticed that brothers and sisters who have come from the West, you know, have that, you know, thing about them of self-righteousness. What I mean is that I'm not talking about righteousness in the sense of, you know, in the spiritual sense. No, I'm talking about self-righteousness in the sense that you guys think that you're ever right. You know, you're ever right about, you are ever the correct one. Your decision is the correct. Your opinion is the correct one, is the most valid. And, you know, everything about you is right. Whatever you do is right. Now, that is what I mean when I talk about self-righteousness. You think you're ever right. No. Having come from the West, it does not automatically make you the wisest, the smartest, or the most informed, you know, being better informed than the people you have found here in Africa. No, it absolutely does not. So you need to check yourselves when it comes to that tendency of, you know, having that attitude of, I am right, and whatever I do or whatever I know is correct. That is absolutely wrong. You need to change. A popular saying is that when you go to Rome, you do as the Romans. So it should not only apply when you know, in Rome. When you come to Africa, you do as Africans. This saying brings me to our third point or tendency that I have noticed. You know, In the West, things move fast. It's a rush about time. You know, there is a rush about every single thing. Now, in Africa, it's quite different. We like to take our time. You know, people tend to take their time to decide about anything, you know, or to address this, to make you understand this, is that, you know, things move slow, you know, as we like to say, or as many people like to say that things move slow over here in Africa. Yeah, guys, you need to appreciate that. That is our nature, and that is what makes Africa beautiful, you know, not just the slowness or the but what I'm talking about is that Africa cannot be the same as Europe. That's why Africa needs to be Africa. We need to remain and preserve our own unique characteristics and mannerisms, you know. Otherwise, when you turn Africa into another West, what shall we have left? Okay, many of you are leaving the West to come to Africa because of the beauty in Africa. But look, some of these things are part of the beauty. You know, imagine you leave the West and it's a rush about things. It's a rush about every single thing. It's a pressure. You feel pressured. You feel overwhelmed by the demands. You have to be accurate. You have to be very efficient. You have to be timely. You know that kind of, oh my goodness, we have a bunch of flies everywhere. That's why they won't let me finish a video without interrupting me. So apologies for that. So guys, Africa is Africa for a reason, and it's beautiful because of the people and because of the nature of the people and how they do things. So can you please just let Africa be Africa? Okay. Now, another one, number 4. Another Babylonian tendency is the superiority complex. Well, you guys who have been in the West, or you guys who, you know, born in the West, you have lived in the West, have this superiority complex. Now, we often complain about imperialism, but is a superiority complex not a form of imperialism? I would like to think so. So you find that this is very common, especially with the brothers and sisters who lived in Africa, who were born in Africa. You were here, but you moved or you went to the West, you've been there, or you normally go and come. You know, some of you like to use a saying that, hey, or you like to say that, look, I have traveled the world. For example, when you get into an argument with someone, or you know, you're just discussing something, they like to say, where have you been? Where have you been? For example, i.e., you know, what they mean is they're asking you, where have you traveled to? You've never been anywhere. So that means that them who have traveled are, you know, are more knowledgeable or best understand the situation at the moment, or in the situation or matter you're discussing at that point. Others also say that I have traveled all 50 states of the United States. You know, can you imagine? You know, that does not make you any better than a person who has never been to the United States, or a person who has never traveled anywhere. It's true, in Luganda there is a saying that okutambula kulaba okudda kunyumya. The saying translates that when you travel, you see things, okay? Yes, it's right. You may have seen some things out there that I have not seen, or a brother here has not seen. But do not use this as a, as a basis to make an argument that you are better, And also, we understand the brothers and sisters who were born in the West. You have suffered, racism and marginalization. Now, I have noticed that when you come to Africa, since you have a better accent of English, you have seen all these nice things in the West. Now, you tend to use that against the brothers and sisters here, if you know what I'm saying. And then you have that complex about you that, oh, you are better since you hold the American passport. You are better since you hold the British passport or a passport from Europe. Rude boy, you're not, okay? You're not any superior, and that is a Babylonian attitude. That's a Babylonian tendency, all right? So I'm only going to hint on those points that I have, and if there is any that I have missed, please put it down in the comment section below. And if you disagree about the things that I have discussed right here, challenge me. If I'm not being truthful, challenge me. Also, if I have left out any, can you please kindly put it down in the comment section, shine a light on it. We need to burn out all these Babylon. We need to burn down Babylon and all the Babylon systems. All right. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please, if you haven't subscribed already, be a part of the corner. Join the corner. Do not see the corner from the side. All right. This is Mugi's corner, my corner, your corner, our corner. So you are very welcome to the corner. Okay, become an official member of the corner by subscribing. And also, if you want to take your support to another level, consider clicking the join button and you become a paying member right here on Mugi's corner. All right, support the thing. If you want to send a one-time donation, hit me up. Check out my PayPal, link is in the description. Also, you can send a one-time super thanks, or just to support a brother. You know what I'm saying? Let us you know what I'm saying? Just support the thing. Otherwise, peace, love, and blessings. Goodbye.